Hello teachers! Welcome once again to my vlog. This is Teacher Nika, and for today's vlog I'm going to share with you guys the common questions about native camp. These are some lists of questions asked by our co-teachers about native camp. So if you have the same question, you may continue watching this video. So without further ado, let's begin with our today's video. So now, in our today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the questions our teachers or some of the new teachers here in Native Camp asked in my comment section. There are also some teachers who are already in Native Camp but they are still new, or they want to join the company but have no ideas on the following questions. So I will answer these questions in this video. By the way, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell button to get notified of my previews and future vlogs. So now let's begin. Let's have here the first question. What nationalities are allowed to teach here in Native Camp? So here are the following lists. Once again, if your country is stated in this list of names or these countries, then you are qualified to teach here in Native Camp. So please kindly check this list of names or this list of countries that are presented in this video. Okay, I will give you some time to scan it, and also if you want to, let's say, extend the time, like you want to really check if there's or your country is stated on the list, you may pause the video. So those are the following lists. So I didn't memorize everything on that list, but I will show it, or I already showed it in this video. Next, how to end contract in Native Camp. Native Camp is a self-employed, or you are self-employed once you are in Native Camp. Therefore, if you want to end the contract, you can simply end or not have or conduct classes. Or to be much professional, you may message the Native Camp through inquiry and inform them that you want to close your account or your teaching account. Therefore, Native Camp will immediately know that you want to end the contract that way. By the way, this is a website where you can freely teach and you are self-employed. You're the one who are in control with everything. So once you want to end your contract, you're also the one in charge. Okay, so you don't need to like send them in reason why you want to end your classes or a reason why you want to end the contract. You don't want to continue teaching, it's fine. Simply close your account. You can simply close your account through inquiry. If you don't know what is inquiry, I already posted the guidelines here in my YouTube vlog. Kindly check that video in my channel and then watch the part where I stated the inquiry page or the inquiry for Native Camp. So you may message there and inform the company that you want to end the contract. Next question, banks that are qualified. Again, so far in Native Camp, as I remembered, there are only 2 bank accounts, and one of the bank account there is BPI. I'm using the BPI account. For me, it's way convenient and easier to receive my salary because sometimes there are some issues with other teachers using PNB. But so far, I don't have any issues with receiving my salary through BPI. So, if you have or your salary, you want to make sure on which bank account or which bank accounts are qualified or allowed by the company, you may use BPI or PNB. So those 2 only. Again, BPI or PNB. There are some instances that some teachers would say, I will not generalize, I will not specify either, but there are some who have difficulties in receiving their salary and they have no idea what's the reason why they didn't receive the salary. First and foremost, here in Native Camp, we have tax to pay. So let's say, especially if you're in the Philippines, so let's say you are, or your tax is 10%. So that 10% tax deducted to your salary, so it is not exactly what is presented on the page or your bank statement, your account statement, though you may simply deduct the 10%, and that amount, or that total salary or total amount, will be the salary that you will receive through bank, because BPI is still it's still the same. And another fact why some other teachers didn't receive their salary is that here in Native Camp, if you didn't reach the, let's say, quote unquote target salary, or the target salary where they will allow you to cash out the NC point, okay, because it is called NC point. Each NC point is equivalent to 1 peso. So I didn't know with other countries, but that's what I see in my account statement. And also you will see there that each point is equivalent to 1 peso. Therefore, if you didn't reach 1,000 NC point, okay, again, you need to have 1,000 NC points, because that 1,000 NC points will be equivalent to 1,000 peso, and that's the only let's say that's the minimum for you to cash out your NC point. If you didn't reach 1,000 NC points, then you will not cash out your salary from your classes. For example, I have an experience before. I had classes, I think, way before I took my my licensure exam. Before I took my licensure exam, I have this like few months of rest, or a few weeks. It's not totally months. Yeah, a few weeks of rest, because it was like after a few days after graduation, I already enrolled into a review center. Therefore, I have lesser time to rest. But that time, I still conducted classes. And I was able to conduct classes, though my NC points didn't reach 1,000. Therefore, that NC point that I receive from Native Camp, let's say I earned that time, I think 500 NC points. So that 500 NC points, I will not receive that on the next cutoff, or in this cutoff, by the way, in this cutoff, because I didn't reach the NC point. So that 500 NC point will remain in your account, or your teaching account. And then after let's say after a few months, that time, in my situation, I'm not generalizing, I'm not saying that we are all the same, but based on my experience, the 500 NC point stayed on my account. So that 500 NC point, it stayed in my account after 4 months of not teaching. I didn't teach for 4 months because I was preparing for my exam. And during that time, I have lesser chances or opportunity to teach my classes. Actually, 0 chance of teaching classes, because I focus myself on reviewing my lessons or my contents on the board exam. So that 4 months, it's quite long. Some other teacher would say that their account is already deactivated. Yes, my account was deactivated by Native Camp. It was deactivated because I didn't conduct classes for 4 long months. Because after a month of not conducting classes, there would be a warning. Second month, you didn't conduct classes, then probably they will deactivate your account. Because in my case, that's what happened. I don't know with others. So that's what happened. Again, this is my experience. Now, after 2 months of not teaching, my account was deactivated, and when I get back on teaching after 4 months, I simply sent a message to Native Camp. I email them through inquiry, because you can still access the inquiry page. So you can still access the inquiry. You may message them through inquiry, and once you message them there, you may inform that you want to activate your account. So I activated my account. I asked them to activate my account because I'm going back to teaching once again. I'm done with my examination. And after that, I was allowed to teach. And I was given a week of, let's say, some probation period once again, some sort. But yes, they have 1 week to make sure that you are really going, or you are really an active teacher again. Because after a week and you're not that active, or you're not an active teacher, they will deactivate your account once again. And all of those are explained through email. So through email, Native Camp will explain it to you what will happen after a week if you don't conduct classes after the reactivation of your account. So that's what happened to me. The 500 NC point, it stayed there for 4 months even though it was deactivated. My account was deactivated. The 500 NC point, it stayed there. And then after I conducted the lessons, and at that cutoff, I received my 500 NC points plus the NC points that I earned from conducting that cutoff's lessons. On that cutoff's lessons. So, yeah, everything is kind of transparent in my case. I don't know with other teachers' cases. I am not generalizing, but based on my case, that's what happened. I don't have any issues with my salary. I still receive it by bank, though there's of course a 10% tax that I need to pay. But everything is good as it is. Now, proceed to the next question. Is it required to answer the question through message after class? So, let's say you conduct your lesson in Native Camp. In my case, the reason why my students like booking or conducting lessons with me is that I usually send the message right after they answered. Let's say my student answered blah 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 the sentence and then, or the paragraph, and then it's wrong, there's something wrong in that sentence, then I will type the wrong sentence and then send it to the student and then correction afterwards. So that through time, or from time to time, the student will be informed on his or her mistake, because our student want to be corrected immediately. But I didn't encounter students who didn't want to be corrected immediately. Most of them wants to be corrected immediately. That's the reason that they conducted this class. Unless they are there just to have fun or just have a conversation with you. So don't be a killjoy. Let them enjoy the class if they want to just have conversation, casual conversation without any, let's say, don't correct me, blah blah blah. It is actually stated on the student profile if they want you to correct them or not. So regarding this question, are you required to answer or to correct your student or send the message right after the class? It depends on your student. If that's what they requested you to do, then do it. But most of the time, in my case, after the student answer, I will send it to the chat box. And let's say give a feedback on the correct sentence at the end of the class. Like after the whole discussion or the whole lesson, you still have 3 minutes, then I will send again the correct sentence and let the student repeat after me and practice that sentence at least 3 times, and then inform the student a tip or some tips on how to improve their sentence or how to improve themselves in pronunciation. So that's it. Next, here, how to record your video clearly. Okay, well, personally, I record myself through phone. Even my vlogs, I record it through phone. And yeah, this one I'm using is my phone right now. And I'm using the front camera of my phone. And in my Native Camp video intro, I still use this, my phone, and it is still the front cam, but it is landscape. Yeah, it's not portrait, it's landscape. The reason is that the video must be like this. Okay, in Native Camp, your video will be posted on their YouTube account because your student will also check your video. Therefore, it is important for you to have a landscape video, and at the same time, if you want to see yourself, how you do on the video, or how your expressions or your smile, how was it in the video, then use your front cam. As for me, I use my front camera. I'm more comfortable seeing myself talking because I'm used to it. And I feel awkward once the camera is, or I couldn't see myself at all. So it is kind of awkward for me. But if you're not the same as I do, then you may use the back camera. Some of the mobile devices that we are using right now have better quality once your camera, or the camera that you use, is the back cam of your cell phone. And some other teacher actually used, based on the other videos that I've seen on YouTube of Native Camp, there are some other teachers there, I think they use their laptop to record themselves. There's actually a camera, you may record yourself through that, and then send it to Native Camp. Or to make it way better, you may also save it into your Google Drive and then send it to Native Camp. Yeah, because there are some other teachers who are complaining that their pictures or their image is quite tilted. So I don't know how to help you with that. I think it's just how you arrange your camera, how you, let's say, make your background more visible, yourself more visible, and choose a good quality of a camera. If, let's say, your phone doesn't have a good quality to record, it is not HD, or it's not totally good in recording videos, then kindly use your external camera from your laptop, or your laptop's camera. Use it to record yourself. By the way, there are some online recording videos, or video recorder, online video recorder. You may search that on the internet, and then you may also use it to record yourself and then send it to Native Camp. You may save it to your drive or to your desktop and then send it to Native Camp. Either way, try to use as many possible devices as you can, because at first also I have no good camera at all. I don't have a good quality camera. So the camera that I used way back before, at first when I was recording my video, was on my laptop, and it was through an online video recorder. So you may use something like that. I'll paste here in the chat, or in the, let's say, the description box, the link of that website, so maybe you may use it. So you may also try and record yourself through that. Okay, well, I guess that's it, teachers. Thank you very much. I hope I've been very big help for you, and I hope this questions, or this answers all of your questions. Thank you very much, teachers. If you have further questions, kindly comment down below. I'll try and help you the best I can. And also, if you have any other concerns, kindly comment down below also. I'm sorry if I committed any mistakes, and I'm not perfect. And if you think that my opinions are not right, then it's your choice not to listen to it or listen to it. Once again, all of this is based on my personal experiences. Okay? So thank you very much, teachers, and if you're new to my channel, I hope that you have subscribed already to my YouTube videos or your YouTube channel, so that you can see my previous and future videos. Okay, teachers? Thank you very much, and see you once again in my next vlog. Have a good day. Bye!